The air in Pacoima, California, always hummed with a certain energy, but in the small home of the Valenzuela family, it vibrated with music. Richard Stephen Valenzuela, known to the world as Ritchie Valens, was barely a teenager, but his fingers already danced across guitar strings with a passion that belied his age. Born in 1941, Ritchie's life was steeped in music from the start. Mariachi, flamenco, R&B, rock and roll, he absorbed it all. He taught himself guitar, trumpet, and drums, often practicing for hours in his backyard. His melodies drifting over fences and into the warm California nights. School wasn't always his favorite, but music was his true classroom, and the stage was his destiny. By the time he was 16, Ritchie was a local sensation. He played at school dances, VFW halls, and anywhere a crowd gathered. His raw talent and undeniable charisma caught the eye of Bob Keane, the owner of Delphi Records. Keane saw the spark, the raw, untamed energy that would soon captivate a nation. He suggested shortening his name to Ritchie Valens, thinking it would make him more marketable. Ritchie, eager for his big break, agreed. His first single, Come On, Let's Go, was a modest hit. But it was the B-side that would etch his name into history, La Bamba. Ritchie transformed a traditional Mexican folk song into a rock and roll anthem, singing the lyrics in Spanish with an electrifying rhythm. It was a groundbreaking achievement, a testament to his bicultural upbringing and his fearless musical spirit. The song exploded, making Ritchie a star overnight. He toured relentlessly, a whirlwind of bright lights, screaming fans, and endless highways. His smile was infectious, his stage presence captivating. He was living the dream, a kid from Pacoima sharing his music with the world. He had other hits too, like the hauntingly beautiful ballad Donna, written for his high school sweetheart. But the dream, tragically, was short-lived. In February 1959, while on a grueling winter tour, Ritchie, along with fellow rock and roll pioneers Buddy Holly and J.P., the Big Bopper Richardson, boarded a small plane in Clear Lake, Iowa, to avoid another long bus ride. It was a bitterly cold night and the weather was treacherous. The plane crashed shortly after takeoff. There were no survivors. Ritchie Valens was just 17 years old. The news sent shockwaves through the music world and beyond. The day the music died, Don McLean would later sing, mourning the loss of 3 brilliant stars. Ritchie Valens, in his brief but incandescent career, had not only given the world unforgettable music, but had also broken down barriers, becoming one of the first Chicano rock and roll stars. Though his life was cut tragically short, Ritchie's music continued to echo. Generations discovered his vibrant sound, his pioneering spirit, and the enduring magic of La Bamba.